Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
We're cooking up a storm. Today, we're gonna make a perfect side dish for your spring brunch, maybe a Mother's Day brunch coming up. Really, any time of the year you could use this. A side. The side's going to be carrots that are going to be roasted in the oven, and then the bottom layer is going to be this whipped feta. So roasted carrots with whipped feta. I know it sounds good. And I love sides because, you know, you get Thanksgiving's the turkey. Okay, you have a ham at Easter, maybe Christmas, and then 4th of July, hamburgers and hot dogs. But what do people talk about the most? They talk about the sides. I feel like if you make the sides a little different, then they're gonna like, wow, that's gonna stand out. So I think this is gonna be a perfect standout recipe for you. Now I got some carrots. Now these, you may be saying, carrots? It looks like pineapple in there. Well, my carrots are orange. These carrots are tri-colored carrots. Now you can find them in some grocery stores. They're pretty readily available. If you can't find them, just use regular carrots. The color is not going to affect the taste whatsoever. So I have a bowl of carrots. What we're going to add to these is some olive oil, right there, EVOO, the extra V, and let's see, we got some salt and pepper. Let's sprinkle that in. We got some smoked paprika. If you don't like, I love smoked, but if you don't like the smokiness, you may want to stay away and just use regular paprika. And then we got good old-fashioned onion powder and garlic powder. Not sure which one's which. They both look the same, but onion and garlic. So now what we're going to do is mix this together. This isn't very difficult. This isn't rocket science here. We're just mixing our carrots together. We got them coated in our spices and olive oil. And I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And what I'm going to do is take our potatoes, did I say potatoes? Carrots. Our carrots. You know why? I think because I roast potatoes a lot in the oven, not so much carrots. My wife loves, and I think the reason why I'm making this is because my wife loves carrots. In fact, there's a story, I don't know if it's urban myth or not, but when she was younger, she, like a baby, would eat nothing but like carrots and sweet potatoes out of the jar, and her skin turned orange, and they took her to the doctor. So she loves carrots and she loves feta, so I think she's gonna love this one. So there we go. We got them in. We're gonna go put these guys in the oven. Go do your thing in there for about 20 to 30 minutes. They're gonna roast down. You don't have to do a thing. Now, while that's, you know, doing its thing for 20 to 30 minutes, we're gonna make our whipped feta. Now, what I have for the feta, whipped feta, is feta, of course. So we're gonna add some feta in here. Let's see if I could do this without, this is just some crumbled feta. I failed. It's kind of difficult putting this in here. But you just put the feta in, and so this is going to be one part of it. You have to do this in a couple batches. This is just some good old-fashioned plain Greek yogurt. No flavor. Don't use vanilla or anything like that. Just good old-fashioned plain Greek yogurt you get at the store. And then we got some lemon zest. Half of a lemon zested, and then we have a half of a lemon juiced. Then we got, let's see, olive oil. Put our olive oil in there. And then we got some honey, which I'm gonna have to, honey's so thick, you need to use one of these little guys to get it out of there. I always add a little bit more honey into these little bowls or when I'm measuring, because I feel like I can never get it all out. It just like sticks. Look at that. We'll be here all day trying to get that out of there. So let me try to add a little bit more here. We'll see how much I can get away with. Again, I really need to use probably a bigger food processor would do the trick here. But we'll see. You know, I could get most of this in here. The question is, once I get it all in here, do I have too much in here? We'll see. I have a tendency to break our mixers, so I think this is why my wife only lets me use the small one. So there you go. Just Could add a little bit of salt and pepper to this as well, maybe. Always do that at the end. Let's see if that's the consistency we're looking for. Yeah, see how it's like a whipped kind of consistency right there? It's sort of what we're looking for. And then this is going to go at the bottom of our carrots. So our carrots are going to roast 20-30 minutes. We're going to put this in the bottom of a plate. I'll show you how it looks when it's all put together right after this.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Okay, now the 20-30 minutes have passed. Our carrots pretty much done there. We'll give them a few more minutes in the oven, roasting away. Smells like goodness. I really smell that smoked paprika. I love the smell of that. Now, of course, this is our whipped feta. Now, what we're going to do with this, we get a nice plate/bowl. I don't know what you call these things. It's like a plate/bowl. It's not a plate. It's not a bowl. It's a playol. Maybe. So then you take your whipped feta. Oh, and I'm telling you, if you like feta, this looks delicious right here. Nice and creamy. And we're just going to sort of, it doesn't have to be too fancy because our carrots are going to go on top of this. I'm just going to layer that up like that. And make it a little smooth. Little bed for our roasted carrots. And again, this is going to be a great side dish if you're looking for a side dish for like a brunch, especially in the springtime with Mother's Day. Want to press mom, whip up something, especially if she likes carrots and feta like my wife does. This is going to be right up their alley. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And there it is. Okay, so now we're going to get out our carrots out of the oven, our roasted carrots. And again, I got the roasted tricolor carrots. If you can't find... Oh, these are looking good. They're looking roasted. If you can't find the tricolor carrots, you could just use normal orange carrots. They're all going to taste the same. This just gives it a little bit of color, a little bit of flair. I probably should keep this one on so I can hold this so I don't burn myself. There we go. And then all we're going to do is just place our carrots right on top of that pillow of whipped feta right there. And it is a pillow. Again, it's about 2 pounds of carrots. You could probably even make a little bit more just looking at how much feta there is there. But when you mix the two together, you are going to get some gooey goodness, and your mouth is going to be exploding with flavors on this one. Again, it's the side dishes. You may have a ham or for Easter or something, or turkey for Thanksgiving. I think the side dishes stand out to some people. You make something that's a little different. I think this is definitely a little different. So then what you want to do, just to finish this up, that looks good as it is, we could just add a little bit more honey. And maybe if you like a little spice, you could add some hot honey. That's kind of the big rage these days, hot honey. So just add a little honey, plain or hot. I'm just using plain. And then a little bit of fresh thyme. Gives it a little color, gives it an extra little layer of flavor. All about the layers. Look at that. It's a piece of work right there. That's like art. That's too nice to eat, but of course, we got to try a piece here. We got to try a little bit. Get a little carrot. Look at that whipped goodness. This might be a little hot. Oh, it's exploded in my mouth. That's delicious. Not only is it delicious, it looks pretty on your table. So I give this one a, 2 thumbs up. Or if we're doing the F rating like tornadoes, it's like an F5 because it has everything. It's got the look, it's got the taste, and it's a great side dish any day of the week or for a special gathering. It's going to do the job. It's pretty easy to make. That's what we like. Thanks for joining us on Cooking Up a Storm. Make sure you check out all the other videos that we have, all the other recipes on the WTOV9 YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Jeff Oechslein, and we're cooking up a storm.
Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.